lot of fun last night. Yeah, we just did a tour in Europe, and we did a few smaller shows there too. It's always a lot of fun.
And we never played the Metro we played almost every other venue in Chicago, but we kind of missed the Metro on the way up.
Isn't that incredible?
So it's nice to circle back around.
Yeah, because I can remember seeing you guys in like 2004 at the Empty Bottle.
Yeah, right.
Yeah, crazy show,
yeah.
right? So it was really nice to see on a small stage. But man, that was just incredible. My voice this morning when I woke up, not so great. The full-throated sing-alongs on a Wake Up, and also Mind Games.
Yeah.
Do you guys play that very often?
That was the first time we played at a show.
Wow, because it was amazing how it went from Mind Games and then went back into Wake Up near the end. Yeah. Well, welcome back to Lollapalooza here in Grant Park. The first time you played here was the very first Lollapalooza.
Yeah.
In 2005, and I was speaking with Brandon Flowers of the Killers the other night because they also played that first one. And I brought that up, like, wow, that's incredible that you're back here. And he said, yeah, that was the first time I saw Arcade Fire.
Oh, cool.
And it said to me that I really need to get better.
That's a high compliment.
And before us was Satellite Party with a then not yet Lady Gaga in the band also.
Right.
Right before when we played.
Yeah.
Historic year.
Yeah.
Yeah, that was pretty
wild. It was a hot year, too.
Yeah. You've said to me before that when you came back here in 2010, that was one of the best Arcade Fire shows that you guys had ever performed. Do you remember that?
Yeah, it was the very first week that the Suburbs had come out, kind of similar timing to now with everything now. And yeah, people were...
The crowd was amazing.
So warm, and the city's so beautiful, and it was like a perfect summer's night. It was really special.
Really great.
Yeah, well, congratulations on everything now. As we just found out, it's the #1 record in the United States, the #1 record in the UK. Wow, that's really rewarding,
right?
Not so bad. Yeah.
How's that feel?
It feels...
amazing.
Great.
Yeah.
Yeah, it's exciting.
Yeah.
Who knew?
Yeah. Well, we're all just getting acquainted with the new album, and when we saw you play at Metro last night, to hear the songs live for the first time, they really, really hit you in a live setting. You play those so well. Wow.
Thank you.
Cool.
And this was our very first show after the records come out. We played in Brooklyn the night the record came out, but that was before it had existed at all. So they're brand new.
And it's nice. We've been touring for the last couple months. So we've had a chance to kind of be playing them live, which is nice to play them live a bit by the time the record comes out.
Mm-hmm. And it feels good playing them live.
Yeah, it feels like we're getting the kinks out.
Yeah.
Well, man, I don't know what else to say about the record in that it's kind of it takes the Reflector to the next step. Kind of the dance influences that you guys got from that record, and then bringing them here into sort of like a late 70s, early 80s disco new wave.
Yeah, totally.
Kind of record.
Right.
Is that how it's feeling? Is that what you guys intended?
Yeah, very much so.
Yeah, it was. We grew up. I think we've all listened to a lot of early '80s records and '70s records, and it's definitely a huge influence. It kind of has been all along, but maybe the way it comes out in our music has evolved. I would say.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Because when you hear them live, it's really a party in terms of the music. Yet at the same time, lyrically, there's some really serious stuff going on. There's a lot of comments on so many different things, consumerism and this world that we live in now, the interconnectivity of everything. But when you can dance to that,
you can either cry while you're dancing or dance to keep from crying. It kind of works either way.
Yeah. Well, it's something that Arcade Fire has always done, because you guys are certainly, I would say this, I don't mean to embarrass you or say something that's uncomfortable, but you are like the live band of this era, without a doubt. You're about as good as it gets.
Wow, thank you. That's quite meaningful, actually.
Yeah, and it's fun playing your songs on the radio, always has been, and it's great that you guys have had a relationship with XRT over the years. Will, you lived here in Chicago.
I mean, since listening to it in 2001 to 2005.
Yeah, right? So to be able to play your stuff on the radio and be part of this growth of the band, for us is super rewarding. And then to see you on this big stage tonight here at Lollapalooza, it's going to be such the best way to end this entire weekend.
Oh, amazing. Yeah, likewise for us, we have a deep history with Chicago, and it's such a warm city for us, and always has been, that it's so lovely to come back. And to play the Metro and Lollapalooza is just a treat.
Yeah. Yeah, like we were saying, it's amazing you hadn't played Metro before, but wow, what a night. What a night that was. Yeah, so have a great show tonight.
Thank you.
And I'm sure I'm telling Arcade Fire to have a great show, which is nuts. I'm going to have a great time watching you. It's going to be the end of our weekend, and it's just going to be time to celebrate and everything that this festival and you guys are. So
we'll do our darndest.
All right.
Thank you very much.
Arcade Fire, Will and Tim. Will and Tim. Okay, let me do that again. So burned out. Arcade Fire, Will and Tim, going to hit the stage in just a matter of moments. And, John, do I need to wrap this up somehow, like our whole weekend thing? Okay. It might be easier to do. Okay. Arcade Fire, Will and Tim, thanks a lot, man. Thanks a lot for being here. Have a great, great set.
Thank you.
Thank you.
Okay, bye.
Take care.